Alright, now this video we're going to talk about the reactive reflexive trimetric, kind of individualizing your athletes' different jumps to help with maybe their problems or compensation patterns. Now what we have here is, maybe I'll start over here at the low back jumper. What you have with low back jumpers is that you'll see them when they go do their vertical, they bend over more at the hips, their legs are a little straighter, and they bend at the lower back, and then he pulls and initiates the movement with his lower back, and then he'll spring at the end. Now, using the reflexive trimetric method, what you'll want to do is you'll want to actually get this athlete, okay, to basically get the shin angle and the torso angle at the same position. Okay, as you can see here, there's a big negative effect on this. This is the problem. Here's the solution with the RTMs, is how to fix that. Now, the big thing too is not only getting that torso angle and the shin angle parallel to each other if you drew a line. The other thing is to, when you're doing this movement, is to make sure they're squeezing the toe super hard to initiate the glute. Because when you squeeze the toe super hard and then and not worry about going on your heels, because nobody plays sports on their heels. I know people promote that in squatting, but it's actually the wrong way, and it creates bad patterns. Squeeze the toe super hard, keep the torso and the shins in most of your movements, and you'll get the optimal glute contraction. Now, the other way to fix these patterns is with RPR, which I highly recommend you take the course. We have a level 1 online that's available, and that's the type of RTM method you would prescribe that jump when you are having the athlete fix this problem right here. Okay, with the quad jumper, one scenario you could try is to really focus on using the hips mainly. So you'd have the athlete push the hips back to fix the shin angle, basically, because the quad jumper, when they jump, they'll push their quads more far forward, they'll be more erect. This will not be parallel. Okay, and then what happens is that this athlete will jump a particular way. You can see it on video, but one thing that I would probably do to fix that is focus more on the hips when they're doing this movement at first. But then, in my opinion, hopefully you can help fix that pattern with, again, RPR, grabbing the toe with a little bit more shin angle, and then switching to this jump movement, because this is the most sport-specific jump movement there is when the torso and the shins are at the same angle. Okay, so again, I may fix that with this, start it, attempt it, and the reason you attempt it because I see more of these athletes with this problem get help by focusing on their hips at this point with this type of movement, but eventually you want to shift this jump over to here, because this, again, this is more sport specific.